Koholo, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Yahushai, Urcha, Quadash. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your servant Yashar with another epistle. So we have some Canadian news. So it says here, Canadians head to the polls in pandemic federal election set for September. The Prime Minister arrived at Rideau Hall on Sunday morning to visit with the Governor General Mary Simon, kickstarting a 36-day campaign that will culminate with a vote on September 20th. And we know that the times we're living in, we know that Canada is an extension of Babylon the Great, which is known in modern day times as America. So we know that whatever's going on in America, Canada will receive as well. And with this election happening, we know that there's going to be a shift. Not just a carnal shift, but a spiritual shift as well. All right, this goes into the nitty gritty, and then you have all them, talking heads saying, trying to make themselves look worthy. But we know that this is all staged, and whoever is going to win was meant to win probably decades ago. So this is just another article to cross-reference it with. It says, Governor General Mary Simon has agreed to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's request to dissolve Parliament, trigger an election campaign amid a fourth wave of and over opposition accusations it is reckless and unnecessary. So this just ties into that, right? 2 or 3 witnesses. And let's get the script. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai thy power shall choose. A little context. Israel wanted a king because they saw that the heathen nations had kings. But really, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai just put it on their spirit. But long story short, there was rules and regulations to how a king must run his kingdom. And it says, one from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. So he must be an Israelite. And we know that these people are heathens. So this really doesn't concern us, although the election part doesn't concern us, but the laws that they're going to be passing will concern us, and it will affect how we are going to operate as being wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. I mean, just look at it from a confusing point of view. Imagine you're a beautiful nation and your king is of a heathen nation. Even just looking at that carnally, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't sit right. So how much more in the eyes of Yahweh will Yahushai? So this is Matthew chapter 15, verse 14. This is Malach Yahushai speaking. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, right? A little context, Yahushai was talking about the wicked Sadducees and Pharisees. But still, Yahushai's words ring true to even today because they're the Alpha and Omega. They're the beginning and the end. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. And that's exactly what we've had now with these campaigns to get the serpent juice. You have blind leaders leading blind people. And when you have that happening, they're going to fall into the ditch, which what happens when you fall into a ditch? You die. So we're going to end it off with Luke chapter 12, verse 31. This is Malach Yahushai speaking. But rather seek ye the kingdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, and all these things shall be added unto you. So we know that the kingdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai is comprised of who? Starting with the elect of Israel. So we should be concerned with helping build up the kingdom by making epistles, following the law, statutes, and commandments, encouraging, right, exhorting one another daily. You already know. And that's our true kingdom, a kingdom built on righteousness, a kingdom built on an eternal righteous foundation, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. And so this is just beautiful to know that this is happening in September, which is about a month away and a little change. So we just gotta watch and pray and see what happens and continue to fight the good fight. So with that, I hope y'all were edified. Shalom.